This is Bryce Underwood, one of the most highly anticipated freshmen of all time. In this video, we're going to reset every statistic he has to 0 and try to get it up to 99 by the end of the season. One passing yard or rushing yard is going to be 1 stat upgrade, and 1 touchdown is going to be 10 stat upgrades. And we're going to try our best to get him to every statistic being 99 and to get Michigan to win a national championship.
Now this is new Bryce Underwood. He's the lowest possible overall you can get, which is 12. Every single statistic is 1, except change direction and these because they're boosted from our coach. But besides that, he's the lowest you can possibly get. And yeah, every single yard, rushing or passing, will be an upgrade towards anything. And we're going to try our best to get him to a 99 at the end of the season. And also lead Michigan to a national championship if possible. So my goal, just especially in these first few games, will just be a bunch of little checkdowns to get him some upgrades to his accuracy and throw power. Nobody's open. That's, oh my god. Holy crap, bro. Oh, go! Please, please, please. Nice. That's 20 yards. That's 20 points to any upgrade, which all will be accuracy. He's wide open. Wide open, wide open. Hit him. Let's go! Oh my gosh. Why is he kind of good? Come on, come on. Bang! So we won our first game, 14-7 with Bryce Underwood. Obviously he was pretty bad, but he low-key wasn't, like, if you think about it. But our offense wasn't really good, as you would probably expect to the 12 overall quarterback, but he had 108 rating, 181 yards, and 2 touchdowns. So I don't know if that's just because Western Michigan's horrible, or if Bryce Underwood's not that bad. But yeah, that's, how many points is that? 201 points towards upgrades. I didn't want touchdowns to be too overpowered, but I wanted them to just have some significance. So with our points, we had 201, so we put 20 on speed, 30 on strength, 31 on throwing power, 40 on short throw accuracy, 40 on medium throw accuracy, and 40 on deep throw accuracy. So that's all we put on him. And after that, he is still a 12 overall.
Got him! Got him!
So he did not change at all, overall wise, unfortunately. So now we unfortunately play 89 overall, number 22 in the nation, Oklahoma. So this is going to be a lot harder than Western Michigan. We're most likely going to lose, but I'm just going to hope to get Bryce Underwood like a ton of upgrades this game. Probably just going to throw a lot of checkdowns, so yeah. Don't go. Big. Just Saints. That's a big pickup. Another, what, 12 yards? He's open. Big! Let's go! So we ended up losing to Oklahoma in overtime, which is not surprising. Surprisingly, it was worse than that. Bryce Underwood had 225 yards with 3 touchdowns against a defense that good is not bad. He had 2 interceptions, so who cares about that? So that's going to be 255 points towards anything. So yeah, it's actually pretty good for us. With our 255 we added some speed. We added a lot of throwing power, a lot of short throw accuracy, medium throw accuracy, deep throw accuracy, and some throw under pressure and a little bit of break sack. So yeah. And with those upgrades, he's also now a 19 overall. So, you know, getting up there. I simmed against UTEP because I thought we had a good chance of beating them. Well, I thought we were going to beat them by a lot. But it turns out we lost 31-14, which also scares me about Bryce Underwood and his upgrades. So, Bryce Underwood actually had 314 yards with a touchdown. So that's actually really good for us, but he had like no touchdowns for as many yards yet. We probably just couldn't convert in the red zone, but whatever, because that's a lot of upgrade for us. So now I'm just gonna say 325. With our 320, I think it was that we added some speed, some strength, some awareness, some throwing power, short throw accuracy, medium throw, deep throw, throw on the run, throw under pressure, break sack, and play action. So he's actually starting to come along. Obviously still have a long way to go, but he's not even that horrible anymore. I think, well, I know we play Indiana, but I think they're like number 6. Bryce is low-key looking kind of fast. I think all my next points are going to be towards speed, trying to get 99 speed. Because if we get a 99 speed, we can get a lot of rushing yards and just upgrade him really fast. That'll be overpowered. I think we might be able to get to 99 in every single statistic. Block him, block him, block him. Wide open! Oh my gosh! Then we score first against Indiana, who's supposed to be like insane, but they're low-key not that good. In the end of the game, we ended up beating Indiana, who's supposed to be number 8 in the nation, 28-14. They low-key were not that good, to be honest. It might be because Bryce Underwood is actually pretty good now, but who knows? I don't know how we lost to UTEP. We should not have lost to UTEP, but can't do anything now, so we just gotta move on from it. Bryce Underwood had a 168 rating with 306 yards and 3 touchdowns. No interceptions. It doesn't matter for us, but it's still good by him. So we're gonna say 340 points for upgrades. So the new upgrade, we're able to get 99 speed, which is gonna be really good for Bryce Underwood because we're gonna be able to rush, which is gonna get him a lot more upgrades. So that's gonna be good for our future. And then we upgraded acceleration, agility, strength, awareness, and break tackle, change direction. We maxed out like all of these already. We maxed out play action and break sack, I think, with those upgrades, if I remember correctly. But yeah, we're maxed on all those, so we're 1 on everything else still. But yeah, I mean that brings him up to an 89, which is kind of crazy to me. But it's because we upgraded a lot of mostly everything that matters for quarterback. So he's actually gonna be really good now. And we're going to be able to beat like everybody basically. So we won out our next 2 games against Iowa and Penn State. We destroyed Iowa, beat Penn State by a decent amount. Against Iowa, Bryce Underwood only had 255 yards with 1 touchdown. So not too great, but not horrible. So we'll say it's 270. And then he had 333 yards with 2 touchdowns. So with our 620 points, we get upgraded all these things, which is a lot different than what it was. We didn't upgrade anything down here because we don't really need to right now. Maybe what we could go for next is like our moves to turn into a running back, and then we're just gonna be doing like random statistics, like maybe stamina. I forgot stamina existed, so we're probably gonna hit stamina next, and then we're just gonna start doing random things. He's actually a 99 with all those upgrades, which doesn't really surprise me. So yeah, that's pretty good. And being a 99 and having all those upgrades is gonna make him so much better. And it's also gonna make him be able to get more and more upgrades every week. Are we in the Heisman watch? We are not somehow, but I feel like we will be by the end of the season. Arch Manning. Really, that's kind of crazy. I feel like. Play number 24, 23 or 24 Oregon. 23 Oregon, who's 3-2. I don't know how they're that high if they're that record, but who knows. So we ended up beating Oregon 14-2 or 7, my fault, not 2. Kind of expected to win, but I thought we would win by more. Bryce Underwood only had 112 yards with touchdowns, so basically nothing. But Oregon had a really, really good defense, so that's why he didn't do that well. Passing, let's just say 120 points, and then rushing 140. So 140 in all to upgrade after this. Not very good, but what can you do sometimes? It's just like. So with our 140, we got 100 on stamina, and we did 40 on, what was it? Change of direction. He ended up beating Minnesota 41-10. Bryce Underwood had 315 yards, 2 touchdowns in the air, and he had 18 yards on the ground. So with our points that we got from last week, I upgraded literally everything that matters at all for Bryce Underwood. Like, these things don't matter at all, but we're still gonna have to do them because we're gonna try to commit to get everything at 99. But I did everything that matters. I don't know if play rec counts for offensive players. Like, reading the defense, I don't know if it does, but if it does, then that's my bad. I'm gonna upgrade that next just in case. But injury doesn't matter because we've no injuries, because if Bryce Underwood got injured, this video would literally be nothing. We got stamina and toughness up. Yeah, we got everything that even matters. So. 141 yards, 1 touchdown. Passing, so that's 150 points, and then rushing, I know we did good. 25, so 175, so 185. We'll call it 190. 190 for us. 190 points. With our 190 we got 50 jumping, I think it was. 100 play rec. I just made it to 100 from like 40 or 50 or whatever it was, and then 100 hit power. So I don't even know if that matters offensively, but it doesn't matter. I think it's just defense, but we'll see. I'm just gonna have to do all of it anyways. This is a long way to go to get everything to 100. I don't know if we'll be able to do it, but we just gotta hope that we start getting some really good games at the end of the season. And then make the playoffs, obviously, because we make the playoffs, we're gonna have way more chances. But we'll see. So we ended up winning our next 2 games. And we also accumulated over 700 points. Especially in the MSU game, we had over 100 yards of rushing and a touchdown, which is just insane for a quarterback. But yeah, so we have 700 points to spend, and that'll bring a lot of stuff up to 100, but we only have 1 more regular season game, and then we have the playoffs if we beat OSU, which I'm going to try my best to do. With our upgrades, we just added up ending a bunch of useless stuff throughout here, like hit power, finesse and power moves, stuff like that. And we maxed our injuries, so stuff we don't really need, but it can help us. It's probably going to come down to the wire if we can get everything to a 99. If we don't win against Ohio State, I think we might move out of the playoffs, which would mean obviously not enough upgrades. I'm going to try my best to beat them, but we'll see. We just absolutely blew out Ohio State. Just crazy, like. They're number 5 in the nation, we're number 8, and we just absolutely blew their backs out. Bryce Underwood had a legacy game. I'll show you. He had 185 passing yards for 2 touchdowns, so 200. I thought Bryce Underwood had a better game than this, but I guess not. He had 200 points for passing and how much? We'll just say 80 for rushing. Oh yeah, I mean, I thought he did way better than that, but maybe I was tweaking while I was playing. I don't know. With my 280, I upgraded his pursuit and tackling and some of his press. So if he ever throws any picks, you can tackle the boys pretty easily now. So in our playoff game, we actually match up against Ohio State again, which is crazy. How we play them in the playoffs. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What? What just happened? It wouldn't even let me click on. It didn't even make an attempt to catch the ball. Bryce Underwood. Bryce Underwood. Bang. Alright, go down, go down, go down. Go down, go down. I mean, like, ain't that look like Bryce Underwood? Bryce Underwood had 1 touchdown, 220 yards, so 230 points passing wise, and only 20 points. So he only had 140 points. Wait, did I see that right? No, I didn't. So he's 240 points in total. Not very good again. Not on pace. We have a big game here where we get around 400 points in one game. So with our 240, I just put them towards random attributes that don't matter. So these 2 catching ones and this route running. So, and we got a bye, which is not good for us even because Bryce Underwood needs to get some his points, and we had a bye, so we couldn't even do that. But now we play Auburn. Hopefully Bryce Underwood has a good game. Cause no, he's wide open. Go. I guess we'll play no time. This play actually good. Underwood. Back. He's open. He's open. I don't know. Maybe. No, don't. And Bryce Underwood had how many? 458 yards with 7 touchdowns in the air, and then he had 28 yards on the ground. So let me calc this up real quick. I'm low-key just gonna say 550 points for us this game. That was like the craziest game ever. So now after upgrading all our points from the last game, everything above this is a 99. And then we just have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 upgrades left, so we need 800 points in 2 games. It's low-key probably not possible, but we will see what happens. I don't know who we play next week. I'll check. Play #1 Georgia. This is not looking too good. Probably have an insane defense too, so it's gonna be a tough matchup, but we're gonna try our best. Also, just so everyone knows, this is not Heisman difficulty. I never claimed it was. I feel like this challenge would be way too hard on Heisman, because how are we going to do that much on Heisman in one season? But yeah, see, like, it's not like every pass is just an automatic moss for us. I don't know why I even threw that, I'm an idiot, but yeah, we're on the one above varsity, so whatever, I think that's All-American. We're on All-American difficulty, so I never claimed first to be on Heisman, so yeah. I mean, for most challenges I would be, but not this one, because I feel like it'd be way too hard to get upgrades just in one season. Oh, he's wide open though. I don't know where we are, passing yards. Yeah, so let's see, stats is what matters. I don't really think it was that good, but overshoot. Oh, okay, 307 yards, 4 touchdowns. That's 300, let's say 350, okay? So 350 on the air, 850 on the ground. That is 400. So we need exactly 400 in our last game. So after upgrading with my 400, I really did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. So I guess we need 5 instead of 4. Don't really need 4. I don't know if 500 is gonna be possible, but I'm just gonna pass the ball. I'm just low-key, every time I get the ball, I'm just gonna chuck it up to more. Yeah, I mean, they have a 79 defense. This might, like, be it. This might be our chance. Come on. Oh my gosh! I clicked on perfectly. Let's go. He's wide open. Block. What are you doing, Morgan? Or more? He's right there in front of your face. You're just like, nah, I'm too scared. But yes, let's go. Break it. Oh, oh, oh. Get in! Bang! Let's go! I think we have 3 touchdowns. some rushing. So, yeah. I might just send it anyways. Holy shit, that's such a good throw. I mean, Bryce Underwood is just unbelievable. Way more. Right. Block it, block it. Yes. Oh my gosh, what a move there. There's 500 yards. But no, we might actually be able to do it. Oh my god. Bryce Underwood. You're so good. Let's see what happens. He's open for now. Let's go more. Oh, that's Morgan. I'm missing the legs. I've already done it, guys. But we're just gonna make sure with this touchdown here. Please go in. We make sure with Bryce Underwood, he does the sillies, he jumps into the end zone. And I think that just concluded our challenge. Yeah, I mean, I think we just at least just did it there. If we didn't do it before. And then kneeling it, -1. We'll see right here. We won the national championship. Michigan fans, sure you're happy. It was all Bryce Underwood, just so y'all know. Moment of truth. Okay. So 376. That's 376 points. There are 5 touchdowns. 376, 550. So you guys are gonna watch me calculate this live. So 376 plus 550 plus. Our only rushing it all the whole game was Bryce Underwood. There wasn't a single rush play. Otherwise, 94. I did not think we'd be able to do it coming into this game, but turns out we were able to do it. I thought we secured it more than that. I think if we did not get that last passing play, we might not have it. But so I'm happy I did that. Moment of truth. Our kick return. 100. So that brings down to 400. No. The press is at 80. No, God. No fucking way. 300. 200. But wait. So if it went from 0 to 100, yes, we wouldn't have enough. But since we got 517, which has you 17 extra, and it's 1 to 99, so we're gaining 1 every time instead of just losing 100. So it's 99. We actually do have enough to get pressed to 100. Like if you think about it. So now Bryce Underwood 99 at every category. So we completed the challenge on the very last game.